Hey everybody, hope you guys doing alright, man. So, something was brought to my attention. It's just basic, it's common sense, but even myself, I get caught up in this. And I want to say this too. When I first learned about social media, I thought it was stupid. I never thought I would ever be where I am here today. So, it is what it is. Shit changes. Um, with that being said, I'm guilty of this too. I want to apologize to anybody I've offended online. I know sometimes when I speak, I become very emotional, and I can say and have said very hurtful things to people. And if I can be, I'm sure that I have been. I could see myself being very condemning, like just being very fire and ash and chaos and all this shit on people and offensive. Like I feel like I've been offensive to people, and even if I've been like right in where I'm coming from, I've still been wrong in how I've projected my position, my feelings, and I am coming from a hurt place. I'm getting better, but I've still dealt with a lot of shit in my life, as a lot of us have, and so that the pain that I've had inside myself has come through and out onto others, and that is my fault, not anybody else's. So I just watched the recent thing with Bill Maher and Matt Gaetz. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your last name, Matt. And I know I when I first saw Matt, like I apologize, bro. Like he's a human being. Like these are all human beings. Even if they're evil people, they may not be humans, but they're still creatures. And even if they're evil, I feel like I still want to help them grow good. And I don't want to, nor do I like being mean to anybody, even mean people or even evil people. Um, so I feel like I've been mean to Matt specifically. I feel like I've been a mean. I've offended him. I've used words that were of a hurtful place against Matt, and without even thinking about it. But I mean, in doing so, I could see how I could have hurt his feelings. And I apologize, dude. Like that was not right for me to do, and I'm sorry. Um, so yeah, because I just saw the little. I haven't even watched the whole thing because I stopped it because I just realized the state where humanity is at is to where it's really getting human against human. Like they're really pushing us fighting each other with increasing with each moment with ever increasing frequency. So upon learning about that and seeing how I myself have reacted to these people in a way to where I feel like they're like doing things to like intentionally hurt me or to disagree with me, and I can take things very personal. A lot of it too has because I feel like I'm fighting for defending the animals and the things, starving children, people that can't fend for themselves. So I feel kind of a justified rage at times for that. But again, as I've talked about, rage is a time and place for everything, but to allow it to lead you, that's wrong. That's a very dangerous thing to do that will burn anybody out, I think. Just because rage, that's what rage is. That's what it does. It will inevitably, eventually burn something up that you will need and fucking put you in a place of misery. Rather than if you were to be led by love or goodness or health or harmony, it's always going to steer you back to something good and keep you as stable as possible because that's its nature to do so. That's why it should be leaving us instead of all these other fucking things. So yeah, that's all this video really was just me apologizing to Matt and to anybody else that I have offended online, and to also give some words as to why I do the things that we do, because that's not to excuse it. That's just to give so you guys know more about me. That's it. Like I would love to know more about Matt. Like I'd love to know more about everybody. To be honest with you, I love learning about people. It's one of my favorite things on this planet is to hear people express the things about themselves that they find most truly authentic to who they are, especially at a time when I feel like there's so much threatening that being people being who they really fucking are. So I'd love to learn who Matt really is. I'd love to learn who Bill really is. Although I feel like Bill's probably one of the most like forthcoming people out there. So I really appreciate him and Joe and Theo and many of you guys, man. And even if Steven or Russell, even if they are CIA operatives or whatever, I still want the best for them. It doesn't take away any love that I have for them or for anybody. I have love for everybody. Liking people, preferences, that's different, as it should be, but I still have love for all of y'all, okay? And if anybody needs help or wants to talk about ways to help starving children, I'd love to be there, all right? And that goes for Trump too, obviously. All right, I love y'all. Take care. Bye.